Hello, my name is Antoinette. I'm here to do a quick channeling for my Divine Masculine Collective. All right, it's starting to warm up in here. Actually, if you'll give me a minute, let me turn the AC up. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, and no, I don't own the rights to this music, by the way. That you would give me the messages that you wish for us to receive for my Divine Masculines. Let me know how my amazing Divine Masculines are doing on this lovely night. What messages do you wish for them to receive? Alright, Spirit's telling you to do something different than I did with the Divine Feminine. So I'm gonna take 3 piles, separate these cards into 3 piles. And take the top 3 cards. Excuse me. 2 more flush strips. 1. 2. Alright, Spirit, give me the messages for this Divine Masculine Collective. Alright, let's see what my Divine Masculines Spirit feels like we need to know. Alright, 1 second. Love Pantera, however, can be a little loud. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have, be aware that some unpleasant energies may be at hand. Invoke space clearance. Sever your connections to negative influences. Declutter and detox. All right. I feel like the Divine Masculines in my collective have some it could be just really negative, people around them that might not have your guys' best interest. I feel like you might be reaching out to some people concerning your twin flame or your Divine Feminine, and they're not giving you the best advice. I feel like a lot of these people really just don't want what's best for you. They want what's best for them. So Spirit's letting you know that, just stay on your toes. Trust your gut. If something tells you something's not right, it isn't. So my Divine Masculines in this collective need to learn to trust, their gut. When Spirit tells you, this person doesn't have the best intention for you, you need to listen. And I know it's hard because sometimes it could be like your mom, it could be your best friend, it could be your dad, it could be your brothers, your sisters, that really just don't want to see you do good, or don't want what's best for you. And it's a hard pill to swallow. Trust me. I know. But, or maybe you have some really bad habits that you gotta drop off. Basically what Spirit's saying is anything that doesn't serve your highest good needs to go. You just gotta, just anything that does not serve your highest good, let it go. All right, this is what Spirit is saying. Don't shoot the messenger, loves. I'm just saying. All right. Okay. Keep going. All right. It says, perplexing conditions can't stop you from learning and growing. The reality that you feared may not exist. You are moving in the right direction, even if it seems to be taking longer than anticipated. You've got the power. Divine Feminine got this too. So, like I told her, things may not be moving at your pace, but they are unfolding in divine timing. I know. I'm very impatient. Trust me. I'm on my own twin flame journey, and I'm like, can you just bring me my twin? Like, that's how I feel. But I know if he comes before he's not healed, I'm going to kick him right, back out the door. Be like, go. Okay, And it's not even a bad thing. It's just, you guys, twins come together when they are healed, when they're meant to. You're on the right track. Spirit's letting you know. Just keep going, just... what good things you're doing that's furthering your journey, and you know what things that are keeping you stagnant. Come on, divine masculines. Even, the femmes know too. And Spirit, the next card is, sorry, the video stopped, but be flexible. Be flexible. Everything happens for a reason. There are many options out there. Perfection is an influence. You can move forward even while going against the current, particularly what will divert you from your destination. So, I feel like you're being a little too hard on yourself, divine masculines in this collective. You going against the grain is, what you might be doing, which isn't, a bad thing. Sometimes we have to go against the grain in order to get what we need or what we want or where we need to be in our journey. It's just a part of the process, breaking certain chains and ways of doing things. It's all a part of the twin flame journey, but so don't expect yourself to be perfect. Your feminine does not expect you to be perfect. You shouldn't have those expectations for you either, because nobody is perfect. So be flexible with yourself, Okay, the next card is Center. Center, a balanced energy from center, embraces physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Pressure, burdens, and fear finally dissipate. It is a desirable time to recharge. Listen to your inner voice and affirm your purpose in life. You are anchored. So, my divine masculines, you guys are good. Sorry, my nose itches. Wow. So you just need to, just like divine feminine, man. You gotta just know it's time to take a breather. Spirit's letting you know too. It's time to just breathe. Know, everything. Just like I told divine feminines in my, other collective, it's all about divine timing. You're on the right path. Spirit's letting you know, keep going. But there are some things, Spirit's letting you know there are some things that gotta change, with eliminate negative energy. And right underneath it, right here, resist dependency. And it says, take nothing for granted, stand firm, and do not give in to the urge of attachment. Everything falls apart if you waver. With addiction, obsession, dependency comes with the loss of freedom. Do not forfeit your liberty. My nose will not stop itching. I'm sorry, divine masculines. But, just with this card falling about, dependency right behind it, maybe you have addictions, maybe you have alcohol addictions, drug addictions, codependency. Maybe you're dating a karmic that just ain't no good for you and she really gotta go. Or you have family that don't know, they ain't happy in their life at all, but they're your family, so you feel like, I can't get back with my fam because my family don't like them. What? Codependency isn't just on an addiction or a relationship. It can be family too. Believe me, I know. Yes, exactly. Underneath it, I feel like It very well could be a karmic that you're with, or even your family. Your family could be karmic too. Maybe they don't want you to get back with your femme because then they can't use you. Or, it's just what I'm getting. The next card is refuse to be used. Pull away from your fears and refuse to be a victim. You will never be happy if you don't end the toxic arrangements that imprison you. Love yourself. You deserve better. Like I was saying, it could be your family that realizes, hey, if he gets back with his femmes, I'm not going to be able to use him. I'm not going to be able to get all the money that I want. Or if it's a karmic, hey, let's say your karmic's just using you for money. Let's say your family is. Maybe your toxic friends only come around when they need something. Maybe your family's the same way. Maybe, if you've already been with your femme, literally think about this for a second. When you were with your femme, where were your family? Where were they? How did they treat you? Were they happy for you? Where were they before your femme? Before you... And let's say you've never even met your feminine. Do you think your femme's going to come towards you if you're around a bunch of people who use you or just don't want to see you happy? And you just keeping, around toxic people or an addiction, you're going to come into twin, flame. As long as you have those things going on, it's all a part of the healing process. The hardest part of my journey myself was letting go of my toxic friends and family. Nobody wants to admit that their family uses them or their friends use them or they're all really snakes. It's hard, but you need to come out. We know it. We just don't want to admit it. Or if we have addictions, we know what things we need to stop. We're not children, But, you're thinking about that. Don't be too hard on yourself. Just eliminate, the things that aren't serving your highest good is what the Spirit's telling you. All right? All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors. Sorry, Masculine. Spirit Guides, please give me one card for my Divine Masculines to clarify. Keep going. Thank you. Passion. You're on the right path. Think about what fuels your fire. Let's say you love playing music. Go buy a guitar. Just help you. I feel like, let's say you love writing poetry. Do things that you feel called to do. It's all a part of your path. What can you do that would be good for you? Or what are you doing? What are your passions? Think about them, It's all a part of your journey. Figuring out what you love, what you've been called to do. I'd say look up your natal birth chart and find out what your passions are. What were you called to do? What are you supposed to do? All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, I need one card for Be Flexible for my masculines. Be flexible. Thank you. Enlightenment. Maybe you were raised in a family who's religious and you're going against the grain by being spiritual or by being a Buddhist or something like that. It's a part of enlightenment. And maybe your family doesn't like it. Maybe you're feminine spiritual and they don't want you with them because of that. Maybe you're spiritual and they don't like it. But you know what? Leave those negative people behind. They probably don't even know what they want, what they should be doing, what's good for them. Are they making good decisions? Do they have a happy, healthy relationship? You know, these negative people, misery loves company is what I just heard. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. I need one card for center for my Divine Masculines. One card. One card. Thank you. Perseverance. You know, I feel like my Divine Masculines, you guys have been through so much. You know, you've persevered through so much. You've faced so many battles. I feel like your whole life's been a battle, but you know what? You've come this far. Spirit is telling you, just, you know, at the beginning, keep going. I know this twin flame journey is so hard, and it can... People think, oh, I want to be a twin. I want to be a twin. But the people who want to be a twin and that are on the twin flame path, they have no idea. If they knew what it took to be a twin, they wouldn't even want it. But you've persevered. You've made it, Divine Masculines in my collective. You're going through a transformation. Look at these, you know, it looks like a butterfly wing ascension process. One second. Perfection is underneath that. Right behind it is vanity. Maybe in the past you used to be really vain, you know, or right behind it, trickery. You need to change, you know, your perception on things so you can have a renewal. You're in a karmic cycle, Divine Masculines. It's time to complete it. You're coming out of confusion. A workaholic. You've been working so that you don't think about this twin flame journey. So you don't think about anything is what I just heard. Even this karmic cycle that you are going through, it's a part of your destiny. It's just a step in the process. So let's say you're in a karmic marriage. Let's say you married your karmic. You know, it's a part of your path. You know, maybe you had to marry a karmic to realize like how amazing, you know, how blessed you and your feminine were to have each other. And maybe they had to do the same, you know, but there's lessons, so many lessons on this twin flame journey. Maybe you know, let's say your karmic families, realizing that their karmic is just part of it, you know. Spirit says you need to realize your self-worth and have faith in your soulmate. You know who your soulmate is, and you know who your karmic people are, whether it's friends or family. Creations behind that: recovery, faith, despondence, expansion, wisdom, quest. You need to bring balance to your, you know, karmic justice to your femme. If you married your karmic, you got to bring karmic justice to your femme. You got to get out of that situation, whether it's a bad marriage or a shitty family situation that just don't want to see you happy. Which is, you know, maybe they don't think it's a good idea you get with your femme, you know, but you need to release them, whoever they are, or whatever addictions it is that's keeping you from your femme. You have to release it. You know, you're wearing a mask. You're playing the victim. You need to pray Quit being so insecure. Accept things for what they are right now. Forgive you. Forgive your karmic. Forget your femme. Forgive doesn't mean you have to stay with me. Just you go into isolation for a little bit. You gotta quit feeling guilty, blaming people, you know. Discover who you really are underneath. Get rid of that mask. Impartial grief. You know, once you grieve this situation, the things you need to cut off, you're going to go through grief, but you know what? After that, there will be joy. Something tells me you reuniting with your twin flame will be a miracle, and that's what you want. So losing this karmic family, marriage, whatever, addiction's going to be bittersweet. And right behind it is gossip. People are going to talk, but who cares? You and your divine femme, you know where your abundance lives. You're going to have to let some things die off. You're going to have to trust your instincts. You're going to have to trust the divine. You have a fear of rejection because you feel like you messed up too much, that your feminine's not going to take you back. So you're kind of just sitting back. But you know what? Be grateful for where you're at. Be grateful for the lessons that you are learning right now. Be grateful for the lessons even your karmics are teaching you, because there's growth in even that, masculines. Spirit just used that whole deck to talk to you. All right. Let's see what Spirit has for my divine masculines tonight. Divine masculines, I hope you guys are having an amazing night. Yes. So, hey, we all go down the wrong path, you know, but you've realized it. The masculines in this collective they know they went down the wrong path, but you know what? They know that they have some things to release. Yes, you do, masculines. And you are ready to release them. Exactly. Watch, let me flip these. Spirit. What do you have to release? Hold your vision. Reconciliation with your femme. Hold that vision. Because you already know it's coming. So if you're thinking negative about your femme, because people are putting those negative people are putting into your head, you need to release them. Don't let people put negative thoughts in your head about your femme. Most of the people, you know, we all have to release things on our twin flame journey, you know, like me. I had to cut off my family. They didn't want to see me happy. They don't want me with my twin. My twin thinks that they like him. They don't. They don't want to see me happy. They don't care if I ended up with I could just decide not to be with my twin and find a guy who's just really good for me, and they would not want me with them because they want me to stay stuck. Alright. Just realize not everybody's your friend like you are. Right, give me messages for my divine masculines for this collective. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Alright. Man, you guys must be really exhausted. I can feel it. You know, one second. Sorry, I had a text message. I had to check. But a personal issue reaches resolution. You know, once you get rid of the negative things that don't serve your highest good, that's when things are going to start to pull together. You know, when right underneath it, luck is on your side. So if you think you are not good enough, right underneath it, Spirit says you are good enough. And guess what? A win-win outcome is for the forecast. Prosperity lies ahead. Work through your fears. And right underneath it, something tells me that you've been wanting to reach out to your femmes, writing out a text but deleting it. Communication is key. That's how I know. And if you don't send that communication, nothing is yet set in stone. It's time to take action. If you take action, guess what? Expect a powerful change. Masculines. Are you supposed to be communicating with your femmes? Have you been having that itch to reach out to them? Spirit's telling on you. I feel like you haven't because you have a fear of rejection. Have faith in your dreams, Spirit says. Believe in the impossible. You think coming together with your femme is impossible. Spirit's telling you otherwise. Maybe your femme's not showing emotions like she used to, from what I heard. Commitment's being tested. Spirit wants to know, do you trust them? You know, maybe Spirit's going to send in somebody to see if you're going to fall for the bait. It's just how Spirit kind of works. Adjustments are required. You know, you have things you have to let go of. We already discussed this multiple times during the reading. You could be a Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So if you reach out, you'll get the answers you're seeking. I feel like you've been focusing more on work than anything, which is, your hard work's paying off, so that's good. Step out of your comfort zone. Something tells me you, to your femme first, is going to be you stepping completely out of your comfort zone. But, you know, balance spirituality and practicality. You're going to have to do some uncomfortable things for growth. And it's something to be afraid of. Embrace change. It's not comfortable, but it's always worth it. Alright, Divine Masculines, I'm going to conclude this read. Just please get some rest. I'm exhausted just doing this reading. Everything's going to be okay. You're on the right track. Quit being so hard on yourself. You know what things you need to rid of out of your life, so go ahead and do that. Spirit's letting you know nothing but good is going to come out of it. So, and just know the Spirit, the universe, is not going to take something away unless they plan on replacing it with someone better. So you need to have a little more faith in Spirit. You need to trust your gut a little bit more. Instead of reaching out for outside sources, I feel you should talk to Spirit, or maybe try trusting your gut, because that's really what you need to do. Something tells me the karmic people around you, no matter what it is, you weren't trusting your intuition back then. You actually totally went against it, and now you're like, yeah, I knew it. I can hear you already. All right, my loves, I hope you guys have an amazing night. If it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, it's just not your message. Feel free to hit the like button if you want a personal read. Feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than glad to do it. If my stuff isn't here, look for me on Facebook. Feel free to hit me up on Messenger. I will talk to you later. By Divine Masculines. I just want you to know I'm super proud that, you know, you're getting there. You know, just know that every day is a new day to progress. Don't hold off today what you could, don't hold off on what you could do today and wait for it to do tomorrow. We know the chances are we'll just push it off. So just embrace every minute of every day. And don't take any of it, period. I don't care if it's a second, for granted. All right. Bye, my loves. I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.